When you're exploring the potential of an AI model or data-driven system, especially early in the journey, you need a way to answer a critical question. Is this thing worth scaling? That's where the idea of a POC curve, short for proof of concept curve, becomes incredibly useful. Think of the POC curve as a progress map. It helps you visualize how the performance or value of your AI model evolves as you increase the size of the data it uses or the complexity of the model itself. Imagine a graph with two axes. Across the bottom is the amount of data or model scale, say, number of customer records, volume of sensor data, or number of model parameters, and up the side is the value the model delivers, such as accuracy, risk reduction, fraud detection rates, or ROI. At the beginning of a project, you're typically working with limited data, just enough to run a small proof of concept. The early results may be modest, the model is still learning, still immature. But then, if the idea is solid, performance improves rapidly with more data. This is the exciting part of the curve, a steep climb that proves your approach is working. Eventually, though, something interesting tends to happen. The gains begin to slow down. You reach a plateau. Adding more data or model layers brings little or no extra value. This point on the curve is a red flag. It tells you that you're approaching the edge of cost effectiveness. Let's take a concrete example. Suppose you're at an insurance company, testing an AI model to detect fraudulent claims. In the initial proof of concept, you feed the model 10,000 past claims. It does an okay job, about 68% accurate. Then, in the next phase, you give it 1 million records. Accuracy jumps to 83%. But when you go even bigger, 10 million claims, the performance only nudges up slightly, to 84%. At this point, the POC curve is telling you, the model scales well, but you're now seeing diminishing returns. Don't waste money throwing more data at the problem. This simple curve carries powerful strategic value. It helps you decide when to scale up and when to stop. It supports your business case by showing when and why a model delivers real ROI. It sets clear expectations for executives and stakeholders who may be hoping for endless performance gains. In other words, it moves AI conversations away from vague promises and toward data-driven, evidence-based decisions. And there's an even deeper insight: not all data leads to better performance. The curve reminds you that quality matters more than quantity, and that smart architecture and domain understanding can be more valuable than just scaling blindly. So, when you're in the early stages of any AI project, whether it's fraud detection, customer churn prediction, or operational risk modeling, draw a POC curve. Even a rough one. It will help you shape the story of your project, where it starts, how it grows, and when it's ready to scale, or when it's not.